welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name's Elle. I make health and fitness and lifestyle content. If you're not new here, welcome back and thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. So this week's vlog is going to just be another week in my life. Today is Monday. It's just gone 9:30. I did put in my calendar that I wanted to start work at 9:30. So I'm very, very, very aware that I'm like slightly behind, but that's okay because this can count as work, right? So I've just been to the grocery store. I did do a bit of a run this morning, which you already saw. It was hill reps, which I did on the treadmill, obviously, because I don't know, I didn't know where a hill was going to be and I didn't want to be out in the sun because I'm a little bit sunburned at the moment. Just cut my losses and did it on the treadmill. It wasn't too bad, but God, my calves are just so sore all the time. So running uphill is really difficult, but it's okay. It was all well and good. So another really big training week this week. I do have 3 sessions in the gym and I do have 3 runs. I have an 11K on the schedule, on the agenda. I have an easy 6K and then I had my hill runs this morning. So we are 9 weeks out. So this is my 9th week out. How do we describe that? 9th week out of the marathon of training, if that kind of makes sense. So we went 9 weeks on Saturday. Today's Monday. So I think this is the 9th week out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, whatever. So I'm going to put these groceries away, but I wanted to kind of talk you through them because this is what's going to be on my menu for the week. I don't really love the term locking in, but I do need to lock in for this prep. I've been getting all of my sessions done. Last week was a little bit tough. Last week was a bit of a social week and I knew that I was actually gonna potentially miss one of my gym sessions, which I did for the first time in a really, really, really long time. I missed a gym session. I just didn't have enough days in the week last week. I had too much on. I had a lot on. I had a really, really big social weekend and I mean, I still need to show up for the people in my life. It's my choice to do this. I'm not gonna just shut everything out because of that. So I did have to kind of accept that I was going to miss a session, but then I also had a failed run on, I think, the Wednesday. So then I was kind of down 2 sessions. Yeah, not the best feeling. So I need to make sure that I'm like well and truly prioritizing this, which I am, but you know, there just comes a point where you need to turn up the dial a little bit. And I think that's right now. So what I'm going to do is I think from here out, I'll stop drinking as well. I'm not a massive drinker, but like I will have like a cocktail if we go out for dinner, or if I'm like, you know, I had a glass of red wine with one of my friends on Friday night, my first ever glass of red wine ever in my life. But yeah, I just think that for the next 9 weeks, I need to really prioritize the 1%ers and the little things. And when I drink, I don't get hungover, I get tired. And the next day I'm like lethargic and I'm like, I'm just tired. And I don't like feeling like that. And it feels like a bit of a waste of a day. And it feels like a waste of recovery, like my body's spending time trying to recover from drinking rather than recovering from the training sessions that I'm doing, which is what it should be working on. Yeah, so I'm just going to focus on that. I'm going to focus a lot more on my sleep. I'm going to focus a lot more on less screen time. We're in a launch phase right now, so that is a really difficult thing to do because I'm just obviously talking to so many people, like promoting my program as much as possible, but this is the last week of our launch week. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, I'm just going to start making sure that it's just at the higher end of my priority list. So in saying that, a big part of that is also nutrition. Basically, my meals are going to be, I'll have English muffins for breakfast. I already have heaps of like Rokabees and like protein milks in the fridge here. So typically what I'll do is I'll have an English muffin with peanut butter and jam. So I got a bit more jam today. I'll have that for like my pre-workout first thing in the morning. Then I will go and either run or I will go to the gym and do my session first thing in the morning. Come home, I will usually have a coffee with one of the protein milks, and that's what I'll have straight away. It takes a while for my belly to settle to be able to actually want food. My other meals are gonna be, I really want to have that bulldog ramen again. I'm just loving it so much. It is a 1,000 calorie meal, but I figure if there's any time in my life I can eat high calories, it's literally right now while I'm training for these massive running events. So I am just gonna fit it into my day and I'm just gonna make it work. I have like 2,800 calories to work with, so it's no big deal at all. And then I've also got rice cups, and I will have that with that kale slaw and my chicken kebabs. And then dinner, I will have steak, probably, as always. Steak with sweet potato and the broccolini. If not, if I have like a busy night or I just can't be bothered cooking, I have the frozen meals as well. So I'm prepared for anything. And then obviously fruit. I got apples, we have bananas here. There's always fruit floating around this place, and I always make sure I have 2 serves of it a day. There was pumpkin in there too, wasn't there? I did buy pumpkin, so that'll probably just be with dinner. And that's pretty much it. So that's kind of the fuel I'm sticking with. Lots of carbs, lots of fruits and veggies. I also bought a bunch of gels. Someone was in my DMs the other day saying that the Coles gels are actually really good, and I know that they're probably not great like in the gel world compared to everything else, but I'm so of the mindset of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the gels that I got the other day from Chemist Warehouse actually worked really well in my run, which I was not expecting. Is this focusing or not? Hello? I feel like I'm going out of focus. Am I going out of focus? Anyway, the gels that I got from Chemist Warehouse the other day actually worked really well in my run. So I am sticking with something similar, and someone said that the Coles ones are really similar to that. So I just grabbed a bunch of them. They're also so cheap, $1.50. Like I went to buy some other ones last night and they're like $4.10, $4.20 each, which isn't that bad. But when you think about it, if you're having like 2 in a run, and I have so many carbs and shit to play with, I would so much rather fuel during my run, even if people think it's stupid. Like I know people are like, oh, you're overdoing it if you're fueling during a run that's less than whatever. Like I actually just simply don't give a fuck what you think, to be honest. If it's gonna make me feel better, if it's gonna make me perform better, I'm gonna do it. So if I'm gonna be using them quite a bit, which I do want to, even like I have an easy 6K and I'm like, fuck it, I'll take a gel. Like I'll use one, because if it's gonna give me energy, why not? So I got like 10 of those and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna pop these groceries away, I'm gonna make my coffee, and then I'm gonna get started on work because it is a massive work day. It's Monday, which means it's check-in day. So I'll see you in a sec. Hello, happy Monday, happy check-in day. Let's get stuck into your stuff for this week because there's quite a lot that I want to go over with you. First of all, you are crushing your training. I didn't realize that you had done 5 sessions this week, but that makes so much sense because but that's going to be our next step. So proud of you. Well done. You're absolutely crushing it. Guys, I'm so sorry the lighting is so freaking terrible in my house. And I'm not in the financial position to get a new one just for filming, unfortunately. But I have to show you my lunch because it looks so good. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Girl learns how to open blind. Shocking concept. Let me try that again. But really risking this in a white shirt, that's friggin' sure. My favorite part about it is that I put steak on it because I've just accepted the fact that it's a seriously insanely high calorie meal. I do use butter. I use 5 grams of butter for my steak and I just roll with it. It's just so good. I cook the steak for 2 minutes on one side with a little bit of olive oil, flip it over, 2 minutes on that side, and then I'll put butter, 5 grams of butter on top, and spring onions that I've cut up on top, and I like fry it all together, and I only leave it for like a minute after that, and then I'll take it off, put it on the chopping board, and put the spring onions on top, and just let it sit there while I cook the rest of everything, and then I cut it up, and it's seriously perfect. This is probably my favorite meal ever. This is why I'm so okay with like saving 1,000 calories for it. It's so good. I get like 60 grams of fat a day and 35 of them are in this meal. I don't care. Everyone needs to experience this. And then I get these rice cakes from the Asian grocer. So good. I wish I could just have them, but they are quite high in carbs. Like one of these is 10 grams of carbs, I think. It's a lot. It's worth it. So I have 5. I have 400 grams of carbs a day though. This is why I'm like getting it all out of my system while I have such high calories, because if they were to drop, or if I wasn't in a phase where I was training for a marathon, I mean, I could still eat it, but this is my favorite part about running, the food. Every time I'm running, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, oh my God. But I'm literally having ramen for lunch, so everything's okay, keep going. And then everything's fine in the world again. There is nothing better than when I'm running and I realize that I've zoned out for a while. I would assume it's very similar to, well, it is very similar. I'm experienced in both areas, to waking up on an airplane on a long haul flight and realizing that you've been asleep and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been asleep. Like I actually did it. I actually slept. And that means that so much time has passed. When you zone out on a run and you zone back in and you're like, oh my God, I just zoned out, so much time has passed. Such a great feeling. I think that's got to be up there with one of the greatest feelings. Anyways, I'm gonna finish listening to my podcast and then get back to work, so laters. All right, I need to get my prizes for summer posted off to my clients. So I do prizes for every round of 50 days forward. This one is a little bit different. This one I did a bunch of different prizes. I kind of made them like awards, kind of like yearbook style, and I was like, oh, most improved or whatever it was that I did. There was so many different ones. But let me show you what they're getting. Is one of those shark hair, I reckon, hairstyler thingies. So Hannah is getting that because she was our collab queen. I wonder if I can just keep it in this box because I ordered it a while ago and it got delivered ages ago and I just have never opened it. But I wonder if I can just keep it in this box and just put a new parcel thingy on top. It's going to New Zealand is the only thing, so maybe might be a problem. Who knows? So that's one. We have a Steph Pace lunchbox. This is very exciting. This is going to Taylor because she had the best food pick, in my opinion anyways. And so she gets a really nice lunchbox. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to keep it in here because it's not mine to open. Come on. Tisha is getting a Stanley Cup because she was our hype girl. And we love her for that. Oh my god, my hair is stuck to everything. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Amy is getting Shox headphones. They're downstairs at the moment, so I'm not going to go downstairs and get them. But Amy is getting those because she was our all or nothing mindset destroyer. What else do I have to send? It's Not That Deep tote bag. Love this bag. I got one for myself too in black. It's so cool. This is going to Beck because she was our confidence glow up gal. She also got $50 off our next round. Super slay. Then we have Danny who's getting a $50 LSKD voucher, and we have Alicia who's getting a $50 New Harvest gift voucher. Heck yeah. So I need to get that posted off because I honestly just keep forgetting to do it. I need to make some dinner, but I don't know what to have. Well, I know what I'm having for dinner, but I also have like another 500 calories on top of that. Not complaining, but like, what does a gal have, you know?
Gold Coast when after chatting with Elle, whatever happens in the day, just go for a 5-minute walk. It was a day, but you know what? I've now been walking for 21 minutes because sometimes you just gotta get out the door and get moving, and then you'll walk the rest. Like, I still have...
Love it when I say things to my clients and they're like I said to Loz, I was like, just go for a 5-minute walk. Just tell yourself, go for 5 minutes. She's like, no, because if I say 5 minutes, then that's easier to skip because I'm like, oh, it's only a 5-minute walk. I don't have to do that. But I'm like, just try it, because if you tell yourself and you're sitting there being like, I'm not walking at all, go for a 5-minute walk, force yourself out the door for a 5-minute walk, because what ends up happening is you start and you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. I'll stay out for the whole 20 or whatever it is. And even if you don't, even if you hate it and you go home after 5 minutes, that's still 500 more steps than you would have gotten if you didn't do anything.
So you gotta trick your mind, and it won't just happen like automatically, you know.
I also love when my clients start to sound like me. I'm like, oh my god, my little protege. Amazing. Okay, I gotta stop doing the singing thing. I did it a lot in the last video and I don't know, what is that about? What is that about? Why do I feel the need to sing every word?
Pauses and blinks at me. Should we take some? Too many people are insisting on too many things. There's a piece I'm not seeing. And the decibel level high enough to have me flinching down in my... You can help me. With what? Telling myself I have sips of her, afraid of what might happen if I let myself go.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm just having some breakfast before I go to the gym. I have a strength session today. My first one for a while. I'm pretty sure my last strength session was last Tuesday, so it's been a week. I have a later start today too. It's 7:54. Normally I would get to the gym around 7:30. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. My husband was snoring. I think I was waking up at like 2:45. And so I just got up and went to the spare room, but then I was awake, so I tried reading, but then I couldn't get back to sleep. And then I must have fallen back to sleep at like 4:30. And then I woke up when he got up and I could hear him getting ready. So just a smidge delayed, but nothing we can't salvage. I do like to start work by 9 a.m, but I don't think that's gonna happen, and that's okay. I have book club tonight as well, so I can't even work later. Again, it's fine. Everything is fine.
mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something or someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, so I've spent so much time today just like readjusting my content. We're in our final week of our launch for my autumn round of my 50-day program, and we've decided to switch up our content strategy and post twice a day instead of once a day. So I've just been like scrambling, like getting all of this stuff together. I have my call with my business coach Taylor in about half an hour, so we'll kind of revise and stuff then. But so she sent me through like an outline of what she wants me to post every day, so I've just spent all day pretty much writing out what that's going to look like and filming some stuff. So just getting all of that prepared and ready to go, because you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. That's pretty much what I spent today doing. So I haven't really filmed that much, but that's okay because it's boring anyway. I'm just working. I do have book club tonight, which I am excited about. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We are reviewing My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Oh, let me check that. Yes, My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. I really liked the book, so I'm excited to talk about it. I went to a different book club last week and I met a girl, her name's Ruby. We got along really, really well. She owns a couple of businesses in this area and I'm just obsessed with her and her vibe. And she was telling me that she really likes thriller books, and I was like, wait, I have this other book club on next week. We're reviewing this book. I think you'd really like it. And she ended up reading it and buying a ticket, so we're going together tonight, and that's so exciting. I just adore meeting new people, and I'm just really glad that this is what's happening, and just like-minded people to be able to talk about this stuff. So just very, very, very exciting. So I'll bring you to that. I'm gonna get back to writing the rest of my content for this week. Still got lots to do, still got lots to go. Have my call, like I said, in about half an hour, so I'm gonna try and get out as much as I can so that I can have it like reviewed and looked over and stuff. So final push, let's go. Okay, I need to post and then I need to get the address and go. All right, what am I posting today? Summer isn't over yet. Need to be with your heart, and it's my favorite phone now. You ain't gotta tell no one. Maybe I should listen to a podcast about the book on my way to the thing, because it's been like 2 weeks since I finished it, so I might need a bit of a refresh. Unfortunately, the problem with that is that I am so impressionable that someone else's opinion will very quickly become mine. This is probably going to sound a little bit mean, but you deserve to hear it, so I'm going to say it anyway. I know you feel like it's too hard and that you're stuck, but I don't think that you're doing anything to get yourself unstuck. You think this is like becoming stressful? That's showbiz, baby. I just like want to have a good night and like go to my book club and talk about my book, but I have to finish my work first. Changed everything at the last second, so I've had to redo things, and I got off my call from Taylor at 4. It's 5:11. Going to sound a little bit mean, so I've had to implement all of this stuff right now. I'm gonna be late, but that's fine because everyone's late, right? Like everyone's late for things, and it's okay. Hate being late, and I hate not knowing where I'm parking. I've never been to this place before, so I don't know where I'm parking, and that's gonna stress me out. But I need to just shut the fuck up. It's like fine. Like it's fine. This is meant to be a fun evening. There's no point stressing about it. Otherwise, that takes the fun out of it. So I'm just gonna shut up. 33 minutes, and I'm 45 minutes. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Let's go. Oh, I need to pick a podcast. Shit. My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Let's talk book club. Slay! Let's go.
It scared me the whole time.
What is it? Oh. She's like, she can hear the people. There's heaps of people outside.
Alright. This is not a good angle. Like, hold the camera up all high. No! Not pointing down, point. Oh.
Like that?
Alright, welcome to the channel. I'm the trophy husband.
Yeah, but you look good in white. Okay, I'm trying to do my hair. Okay.
Fergie.
That's the problem.
You want breakfast, baby?
Yes. gonna go work in a cafe. I need to start editing this YouTube video that you are watching right now. Best way for me to do that and be productive of that is to just sit down at a chair, sip a coffee with big headphones over my ears and just go at it. No distractions, no washing that needs to be done, no dishes that need to be washed, no food that needs to be eaten. Just sit there and delete clips and edit them together. My outfit's kind of cute. Do you like it? I love her. There's a wasp flying in right now, so we're gonna wrap this. Today is a double training day. I try not to do many of these, but I cannot risk missing sessions 2 weeks in a row. I just can't. This morning's gym session was not too bad in terms of like volume or anything. My body's feeling pretty good and I have an easy 6K. I am very aware that a 6K is still not easy though, which is why I say easy. I'm still a beginner runner, but at least it's not 11 kilometers. That's on Friday. I am going to be taking one of these gels. This will be my first time trying the Coles one. The green apple flavor. I had green apple in my long run the other day, my 10K. I know that this is like an easy run and fueling might be a little bit dramatic, but I kind of just feel like what I said the other day, if it's going to help me and give me energy, then like what's the harm? Like who's it hurting? Seven-minute pace. I am so shook because that felt easy. I could cry right now. Like, what do you mean I just ran 6 kilometers and it felt easy? How the heck? Seriously? And you know what? I don't take this for granted because I remember saying, like, vividly, I remember being like, could you imagine saying, I'm just going out for an easy 5K. I'm just going out for an easy 7K. Like I used to watch people's TikToks where they're like, easy 7K. And I'd be like how? Like actually how? And that was Christmas time, 3 months ago. I am just mind blown. Morning. Our cleaner's coming today and I'm using this as an opportunity to force myself to the post office to stop freaking procrastinating. I'm not even going to explain it because it's not a big job and it's embarrassing to explain why I'm procrastinating it. Because I can't be bothered. I don't like the post office. And that's why I pulled my camera out, because I knew if I said it, I would do it. So I also have this like Shark Turbo Vac thing that I bought from Amazon that I need to return. I literally bought it in May of last year, so almost a year ago. And it hasn't worked this entire time. And I go to like return it and it's just something I put in the too hard basket. I have to walk through the shopping center with it. So embarrassing, guys. I'm carrying it like this as if it's a baby because it's the bag's broken. Like it keeps poking holes in the bag. I don't know why this feels so embarrassing. It shouldn't be. I'm returning an item. It's $400 and I've put it off for so long because I didn't want to have to do this. But $400 is $400 in this economy. Are you kidding me? So the first label didn't work because it had expired. So I asked for a new one. They sent a new one, but apparently you have to wait for 30 minutes after they send a new one for it to work. Right, now I have to just walk around the center for a bit to make up that half an hour so I can go back and actually post it off. After all of that, I still was unable to return the vacuum cleaner. I went back 45 minutes later and she was like, I'm so sorry, it's still not working. But at least it's boxed up and ready to go and I can just go back tomorrow and post it off.
feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down. Wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too.
You did it. Oh, I said wave to the camera if I can buy a new couch right now.
No, you didn't.
Okay, we want to buy a new couch. I hate this couch, but it's okay. It's cool. It's quite large, and
Very comfy, very nice. The leather's very beautiful. Nice and cool.
we want to buy a new couch. But the thing is that I hate this one. I think it's so ugly. It's not even together properly. Like, see how that is like on feet? This side, just straight on the ground. Harley got this one custom made. This part doesn't even connect.
You're doing me dirty here, can we?
Alright, I've just turned the camera back on because it's long run day tomorrow and I'm just getting prepared. So I've got, well, what I do have is one of these little Let Me Sleep and high strength magnesium. So I have that before bed every night. I also have on my bedside table moon milk from New Harvest. I have the choc malt one, I believe. Love them, delicious. Have one of those every night before bed. So that's sitting on my bedside table. I've got my clothes ready to go and I will leave them in the bathroom because when my alarm goes off, I will get up and just go straight into the bathroom and get ready in there so that I don't wake Harley up. I was just downstairs getting my gels out. I put them in my glasses case just so I don't forget them because I'm still not fully in the habit of taking them yet. It's only new. I've only used gels twice now, so I would hate to get there and forget. Long run I do in like a different location. I have to drive to where I'm going, so I would hate to like get out there and it's 5 a.m. and I don't have my gels because I wouldn't be able to just duck home and get them. My watch is charging at the moment. This is Basil. Being Reckless by Elsie Silver. This is the last one in this series, I believe. I'm liking it so far. I think I'm 20% in. I've really put a conscious effort this week into putting my phone down and picking up my Kindle. Mostly because once I pick up my Kindle, I am asleep within like 5 minutes. It does not take long, especially once I've had all of the stuff that I take and that I have before bed. But if I sit on my phone, I can sit there for hours. Like, I can seriously sit there for hours, and I'm really focusing on recovery and everything. Really honing in on that this week. So tomorrow, long run day, that is my last training event of the week. And then I will have Saturday, Sunday off training. I love a weekend off training if I can, just because Harley's home and it just feels, I love being able to just do nothing on a weekend and just pull out my laptop and just focus on stuff. Like a weekday, I would rather have really jam-packed weekdays that are full to the brim and then 2 complete days off and 7 days where I have tasks on every single day, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I see training at the moment as the same as work. Like, I see it as work. So if I can do it all on a work day, then we're sweet. Saturday night, we do have an event. We have a friend's 30th. Sunday, I'm going to try and get to book club on the Sunshine Coast. I have read the book for it. I finished it this morning, actually. I really liked it. It was called And Back to You, which is the follow-up. It's the second in the series of, what's it called? The Heartstring series. But what's the first one called? First Time Caller, I believe. I didn't mind them. They were cute books, like very like small town romance vibes. So not small town romance because I'm pretty sure it's set in Baltimore, but still like very cutesy. That's pretty much it. So it's 8:16 right now. I am going to put my phone down. I'm going to turn the light off and I'm going to finish my little drink. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to take these tablets, lay down. Tablets. I don't know why I'm calling them tablets. Magnesium and it's melatonin. It's Let Me Sleep. I'm going to take that like I do every night and I'm going to read until I fall asleep, which hopefully will be before 9 because my alarm will be 5 a.m. I will see you then. Good night. 11 kilometers. Nervous. I feel like if you're not nervous for a long run, you're not doing it right. There's just no way. I had the worst sleep, but I always have the worst sleep before these long runs because One, I get really scared that my alarm's not going to go off, which has happened quite a bit lately since upgrading to the new phone. Another reason is because I'm just anxious, I think, so I'm like just slightly awake the entire night. It also says I had 7 hours and 14 minutes. My sleep score's shit though, it's 67. Not enough REM. Don't I know it? Last week when I did my 10K and I went to where I'm going today to run, there was traffic on the highway already. So I'm aiming to leave like a smidge earlier today. I vlogged the last one on my phone, so I should be able to see what time I left. Oh, I'm in the car at 5:25. Oh shit, it's 5:18. That's not gonna happen. Fuck. I'm training for my marathon, not just my half marathon. An 11K is probably gonna be an easy recovery. Fall down, stopping for a gel. This one's feeling tougher, but it's a lot hotter today as well. That was awful, probably my worst run ever. I totally bugged that up, like big time. I don't know what happened. Fueling wise, I did the same thing that I did on Wednesday. I did the same thing as I did when I did my 10K. I had a gel at the 4 kilometer mark, had some water, and from then I was so nauseous. I didn't end up using my second one because I was just like, nah. Oh fuck, I'm out of fuel. Take 2. This bad boy, hopefully we can get posted off today. Yeah, no. No, because, get this, the post office is closed for renovations until after Easter. I think maybe the lady that I spoke to yesterday might have like forgotten for like a second when she told me to come back tomorrow. She was so nice and so helpful. So she must have like, in the moment, just been like, oh, just come back tomorrow, without remembering, or maybe she remembers and she just hated me, I don't know. Either way, we are going on an adventure and it's okay because I have my eyebrow and eyelash appointment at 10:45 anyway. Right now it's 9:38, so I definitely have some time to kill. I had to leave home earlier though because our cleaner came. So yesterday she didn't show up and they replaced her with somebody else. So anyway, I had to leave the house regardless. So we're going on an adventure. We're going to Kalenga Post Office. Guys, now that I have calmed down a bit after my run, I have some thoughts. So one, whose idea was it? It was mine, by the way, to put my longest, hardest run, oh, I hope you can hear me over this aircon too. My longest, hardest run on the last training day of the week. I trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today's Friday. I left the longest, hardest session to do at the very end of that. Yeah, look, I just don't know if that's the smartest thing I've ever done. And I can take responsibility for the fact that it was not a smart decision to do 11 kilometers, my longest and hardest session at the very end of a training week after having no rest days since Sunday. I can take responsibility for that, but I'm not quite sure what happened with the fueling, because I did the exact same thing that I did in my 10K last week, and I flew last week. I had probably one of the best runs. It was my longest run I've ever done at the time, and it was probably my best run. I felt the best I ever had running, and I did the exact same thing. I did it on Wednesday as well. I had a fuel at the 4 kilometer mark. But today, I don't know if it was because it was the morning. I don't know if it was because I had just eaten. I truly don't know. I really, 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 truly don't know what the reasoning is for that. But either way, I'm over it. I still do think it counts. In the moment, I was like, that doesn't even count. That's a failed run. I still got the kilometers in. I stopped a lot more than I would have liked to. But this is the thing. There's no rule. Like when I go in to do my marathon or my half marathon, who's to say I can't stop every 5 freaking seconds if I want to? Like there's no rule. That was an imaginary rule that I'd put on myself. Either way, I still ran 11 kilometers today, more than I could ever have imagined doing. Like this time last year, guys, I couldn't even walk up the stairs. without like having issues with my breathing. I really was struggling. So I need to look at how far I've come, and I need to be appreciative and so grateful for my body for what it's done for me. And I need to not be harsh on myself, because that's not going to solve anything. It's not going to make this better. It's not going to make the experience enjoyable. And overall, this experience should be enjoyable because no one's holding a gun to my head and no one's making me do it. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to be rid of this vacuum cleaner, guys. I really, really can't. Also can't wait to fix everything about my face today. My eyelashes and my eyebrows and my hair. Oh, it's awful. All done. What a relief. What am I gonna buy with my $400 return, guys? Very good coffee. My lashes and brows are done and they look so good. Love it. I love it. She fucking crushes it every time. I go to Jazz at Brutal Beauty in North Lakes, and she's a real perfectionist. Like, I can feel her just like, she just goes back and back and back and like just tweezes like little bits and pieces. And I mean, she's right every time. It's just amazing what brows can do. I got my lashes tinted, but I really do need to start prioritizing using some lash serum or something, because they just don't really grow at all. Oh my goodness, so much better, so much nicer. I'm obsessed. I'm trying out the Ninja Slushie. It's almost gone, actually. What's the verdict, Dal? Thumbs up? Good morning. I woke up at 5:45 this morning. It's 9:43 now, so I've been awake for 4 hours, and what I have done is watch the Hannah Montana, the 20th year anniversary of Hannah Montana. Edited my YouTube video that you're watching right now, so you're fully edited up until this point, and just like creating reels on Instagram and saving them so that I can post them throughout the week. I don't have any plans today. It's so weird. We have a 30th tonight, but that's it. It's crazy because I say all the time like, oh, I just want to do nothing on the weekend, like I just want a really chill day, and then I get here and I'm like, what do I do with the whole day? It's so sunny outside too. Maybe I should go down to Scarborough or Redcliffe or something and take a look. What do we reckon? Or grocery shopping for the week. Who knows? We'll see where the day takes us.
A land that demands durability, from scorching sun to harsh storms.
Feeling myself right now. I look too good to stay at home. So we're going on a unnecessary, pointless trip. Well, not pointless actually. Unnecessary, yes. Pointless, no. Because we will be getting coffee and we will be getting baked goods. Is it good? It's 2:33. Holly wants to go grocery shopping at 4, so I've got an hour and a half. He bought me this a while ago. Gatsby Canvas, New York. I've opened it, but I haven't had a chance to actually look at what it is. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now. Oh, that's why there's different tools. Because that's probably a bit too thick for that. Let's start somewhere chunkier. Wait, am I meant to scratch off the black or the grey?
Worked. Though he was there to study the ecology of the island, he said the wind was alive in a way it wasn't elsewhere.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, I found for ago.
I knew, you know what?
the pressure, like when it's getting... It's ironic because that's his #1 need and that's my #1 wound.
That's sad.
It would be better.
Right.
Oh, no, not Roach. Both of them.
Right.
That's so sad. And it is really sad as well that she was only 15 or 16 when she met Jace. Like, she's still a child.
But I also know that I have to be selfish for a period of time so that I can heal.
That's sad. Oh my god. I have book club today on the Sunshine Coast, which I am so excited about because it's such a beautiful day. It says in the post to bring like a plate of something to share. So I'm going to head to IGA and just see if there's any good fruit. I feel like it's just such a nice day for like cut up fruit would be delish. We have had the nicest morning. It's been so chill. We slept in until like 9, I think. Washed all of like the bedding, so we've got fresh bedding. Me and Harley filmed a video for my Instagram, which was funny. He was such a good sport. And then we just watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Show you my outfit. It's very basic. It's just a set. Yeah. The fruit didn't look that good, so I got these because I thought that they were cute. And I just got some grapes. These were the only things that looked decent.
6. The freezing wind is whipping against my face, icing my eyelashes and making my teeth.
We're going to book club. I packed, you can kind of see it in the back there, my blanket and my pillows from my autumn shoot because I think it's like a picnic vibe. I'm not sure if we're sitting at tables or if we're sitting on the ground, so I thought better be safe than sorry. Also, how cute is my cup? My Taylor Swift sticker on it. Just picking up Taylor, who is coming with me. Taylor, it's so crazy how you meet people these days because I got added into a Taylor Swift group chat a while ago. I think when the Eras tour started, and so that we could all just like talk about what was going on, and I just met so many people in there. I met Michaela, who ended up being like becoming my client and now works for me and with me and 50 Days Forward. I met Taylor, who like we ended up actually meeting when we would like kind of meet up and we would watch the Eras tour. What did we do? We watched the Eras tour, and I feel like there was something else. Oh, the Life of a Showgirl album party, like we kind of got together, and now Taylor's one of my clients as well. That is it for my week in the life. A bit of a longer video, obviously filmed over the course of the entire week, every single day of the week, including the weekends, because I feel like weekends are fun, so why not include them as well. I am changing my upload day to midweek so that I can get these videos up faster. Having it on a Sunday, it's obviously not enough time to edit and get uploaded the same day that the week finishes, and I feel like uploading it the following week is just too far away. So changing it to be midweek, it just makes the content a bit more recent, I feel. I am hoping to eventually be able to move up how many videos I'm making. At the moment, I've committed to 2 a month or 1 each fortnight, but I would really love to be putting out weekly videos. I would just obviously love some ideas on what you would want to see. I am kind of gonna be going between week in the life, day in the life, week of training, very like fitness and marathon heavy as I come into that era. Like I'm very much, it's a full-time job at this point. It's another full-time job training for these running events at the moment, so more content about that. But I would just, yeah, love any ideas, anything that you want to see. I don't want my content to be super repetitive and boring, and I do feel like if I'm just constantly doing a week of training, a week of training, a week of training, especially because my training plan doesn't change that frequently, I feel like that could get quite boring. So any ideas you have, I'm so open to taking them on board. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of the things. Let me know what you want to see in future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.